Hello, Collective. Wherever you are, hope you're somewhere safe, somewhere warm, surrounded by love, light, happiness, joy, abundance, and filled with so much faith. Real quick, can you do me a favor? Can you hit that like button? Hit share if you like to share it, and hit subscribe so you can always be updated whenever I put a message out there for you guys. And do not forget to hit that notification bell to all so you can always be updated every single time I put a message out there for you. And if you would like to donate, you do not have to. It is not a requirement, but it is truly appreciated. The information is in the description box down below, and thank you from the bottom up with all my heart ahead of time to anybody who chooses to do so. May God bless your beautiful souls tenfold. Alright guys, I apologize about my storage space issue. Um, this is a part 3, alright, and I finally just uploaded so now I can finish this. Alright, so where I left off at was, now this couple that was coming up against you, they cursed themselves, they screwed themselves over. Now, what I'm seeing is, alright, remember I said about this couple, they curse themselves, you know, with whatever they want to attack you with, and I'm strongly getting it's this feminine that's having like it's having heart problems that's going to be possibly passing away, because they're doing like death magic and shit on you, whatever the fuck they're doing, um, and this masculine could be passing away as well, but, this is either like, look, they're, you know, isolation in like the reverse, the loneliness in reverse. Like she's in the hospital, but like she just found out that either she just found out that she has, you know, she's passing away. She doesn't have much more time to go. This is God shining a light on her, like, yo, what the fuck? Well, that or like, you know, her man, you know, that was coming against you as well, because they're both attacking you heavily. They spent all their money, their whole fucking savings, their whole life savings on attacking you, right? Because they were promised to that if they took you down, you know what I mean? They did deal with the devils, they really did, but they needed to bring your soul, and they were promised that, you know, this attack would work. They end up losing their spirit. If they had any spiritual gifts, they lost them, attacking yours, alright? Now, also, alright, so say if it's a masculine, now it looks like she's, you know, she's like at the hospital, right? They took, you know, him to the hospital, and he ended up passing away, and she's just sitting on the hospital bed like, damn, yo, because they took the body out, and she's just sitting there like, yo, I can't believe, like, what the fuck, he's really going. And they came in and were like, oh, ma'am, by the way, like, you know, you're having heart failure, you only have so much time to live. And she's like looking out the window, and that's God shining the light on her like, yo, wake the fuck up, you're next, you need to make things right, or you are next, without a doubt, or vice versa. But I'm strongly getting somebody, that's why they want to compromise and try and make something right. So they could possibly be, like, if they try offering you a gift, though, don't, and this like, you know, from anybody from your past, don't accept it, dude. Now, if you have, they might end up just, like, donating something to you, but I wouldn't accept any kind of, like, actual gift from these people. Okay, like I have a feeling that's probably what they're gonna do. They're gonna somehow, because they're probably hacking your accounts and shit too. They might just like end up sliding, like, you know, money into your account or something. All right, because these people were doing all like utmost, you know, and she might have found, they might have, you know, added S to the end of this. That might be it as well. Especially, you know, the whole smear campaign when they're going around lying about everybody. If they lied to people and said that you had this with an S at the end of it, you best believe that's going to be their karma. You best believe that's going to be their karma. Lying about a divine feminine or a divine masculine, saying they have this when they're the ones that are actually promiscuous and you are not, you better believe that's definitely going to be their karma. And I'm strongly getting that. They might have had it the whole fucking time. I don't know. But, and it just goes like, you know, projecting it on you, saying that you had it when they did. But if that's the case, that could definitely be it. And he could have passed from it, possibly. He could have passed from it, but it was actually because it was due from a backfire, from them attacking you, sending you a death spell. Alright? And now she's sitting there like, oh, fuck. And not only, you know, this, but also that heart failure, because she's so cold-hearted. And they're like, yo, get your life together. Better make shit right. Because if not, and like with it being in the reverse, I'm strongly getting, man, somebody's passing. Or they might have. Somebody might have. because they're not relaxing, and isolation, I mean, loneliness and isolation in the reverse over top of curse. Somebody's passing, dude. They were very optimistic, though, when they were coming and doing all this to you. And they did it for wealth, man. I heard for clout, too. And they did this independently. Like, whatever they tried to... whatever they... Like, because maybe they looked up online. Because, remember, they spent all their money attacking you. You know, getting... You know, between getting... going to get readings done and going to practitioners to, and then they lost their gifts, so they had to pay for it. But I'm also strongly getting, like, they were looking up online how to do this, and they tried to do it themselves, and that's, they had no business doing what they did. Yeah, they're independent. When they tried to cause you an accident, they did it like on their own. They looked it up, and it was the wrong thing to do, and they ended up losing their gifts from it as well. Justice is here, though. They're going... Somebody's passing, dude. There's somebody's passing. Or they did. Or they know they're getting that news. They got that news. Where's that card at? I just saw it. Where's it out already? I thought I just saw it. I thought I just saw it. I don't know. But, we did have it out earlier. I don't know. But, they might have got the news that they're passing, and that's why they want to apologize. And they're trying to make it right, but you cut these people off, you blocked them, so that's why I have a feeling they're going to just, like, try to somehow... I want to accept a actual gift from these people, though. Like, if they come in with, like... I don't know, like, with a gift or something. I wouldn't even talk to these people if I was you. I'll stay away from these people. They don't want to bully you no more. They don't want to stalk you no more. And I'm telling you, they looked this shit up online. And when they did this ritual, they looked it up themselves. They didn't know what the fuck they were doing. They had no business doing what they're doing. We have introvert in the reverse. Privacy, separation, online community. They're pissed off because they were trying to get people to come up against you. Say if you have a platform, or if you have, like, just even social media accounts, right? They were cyberbullying you, all right? They're going on there, making a whole bunch of fake accounts and leaving stupid ass comments to try to get you, like, to offend you. But you're not offended. You're just like, it just shows how childish these kids truly are. Exactly. They could even had their own kids doing this to you too. And I'm, like I said, when I said this about the couple and the feminine, you know, is with no heart, and I'm saying it's the same energy. I'm telling you, it's the same energy. It's the one from the a couple other readings, the one that, like, sacrificed her own, you know, youngest son, the one that's been doing drugs with her teenage kids, and she's getting busted for that. Yeah, she was paying people to cyberbully you, just to, you know, they were making a whole bunch of fake accounts, and she was also bribing people to try to dominate you, to cause an ending to whatever you're doing, whatever, to an ending to you, to do, you know, to an ending to you and whatever you got going on. But it was a live and learn experience, because yeah, it's a live and learn lesson. I mean, because they're going down. You're getting blessings, okay? While they're scared to death, they're in fright because they realize it was all a trap. Because you're a professional over here. This third wheel freaking enemies of yours. Yeah, they're committed to whatever they tried to send to you. It was all in their imagination. Is would ever work. But yeah, they have their little cronies, probably the same kids that she's selling drugs with and doing drugs with and everything else with, you know, those teenagers, and to come up and, like, cyberbully you, and she's paying them. She's paying them in drugs and money and stuff, and like I said, she's very promiscuous, so she's having those relationships with the teenagers too. But to come up and, like, leave nasty comments on your social media, or if you have a platform, and you don't even, you're probably like me, you just leave it up there, like, just to show, like, how childish, like, you know, these people really are. and how ridiculous they really are, because it exposes them. And now they're stressed out, and I'm telling you, they went online, and say if you do, like, say if you do have a channel, say you're a reader, say if you're a reader, and like, or if you're a spiritual, whatever you're using spiritual gifts for, and it's online on the platform. So now this is like your doppelganger, like, they God is trying to, be like you, even though there's no way that on your worst day and their best day put together, they would never compare to you. Like, not even a little bit. But they always try to, like, come up against you, right? Now, they see that, so we'll just say you're a reader, because that's just what she's doing. She's reading cards, okay? Now, say you're a reader, they see that you're a reader. Oh, now I got to be a reader. I got to do this. First of all, they were not ordained to do this, so they had no permission. They didn't know what the fuck they're doing, first of all, okay? They didn't realize that, not anybody can just do this, okay? And they didn't know how to protect themselves. They don't know everything that goes behind this, like, and what, like, and they're abusing it. They're using it not the way that it's meant to be. So they opened up a portal for demonic demons to come in, and they were already playing with demonic demons as well, and they were going online looking up, because they spent all their money on rituals and everything else to attack you, right? So now, and they're damn near homeless. They're either kicked out or they're about to be. No, they're about to be, because that's their fate. They're gonna be homeless, okay? Because they wanted that for you. Now, they spent all their money on trying to attack you and everything else, and getting readings done on you, because they were paying for these readings, right? Now, they went and looked up online how to do these rituals themselves, because they didn't have more money, and plus, a lot, like, whoever they were going to do these spells and stuff, they're like, dude, you need to stop. You need to stop, because this is a divine being. You can't be doing this. And they didn't want to hear it. They were being stubborn back then. Now they finally, are acting right, because they got this news about, they're gonna be passing, or somebody did pass. All right, so they tried to do this death ritual, on you by themselves, and it was a horrible, horrible return to sender. And it didn't, not even return, because, like, it didn't even affect you, because I strongly feel like you were sitting, probably, possibly, you were like, you were literally in the presence of God when they did this ritual. This is like follow. This is definitely like tangling in with the one reading the other day. Like, you were sitting here, possibly reading your book, your Bible, or possibly meditating, and you're with God literally at that moment when they did this ritual. So this ritual, the whatever, death spell they didn't even touch you. It went right past you, because you were in the presence of God, and even though you always are, but you were like legit, like, directly, like, talking to God. You know what I mean? So there was no way in hell it was going to hit you anyway. Like, it wasn't going to hit you, but especially at that time. So that was even worse. So, like, that lick back that God's given to him is 10 times worse. Dumbasses. Holy Spirit, divine spirit, angels, ancestors, of the past. Thank you. Eternal love. This could even be like a fucking soulmate of yours, and like an ex or something, or it could have been your own family. And they're stressed about you coming into union with your actual divine counterpart. They're being very consistent with this shit too. They're getting an idea. They have an idea for some sort of reservations to try to, like, persevere through whatever this is, like, this backfire. Like I said, I'm telling you, I'm strongly getting that they're gonna try and, like, gift you something. They might even try to, oh yeah, because, yo, you are coming in union with your divine counterpart. Now remember, these were people who were going and lying to your divine counterpart to keep you separated. Maybe their idea to try to, to not pass away is to finally go make these reservations. Oh, I didn't even notice this one. You know, to support you. Yo, that's what they could possibly have, an idea to try to support you and have reservations to try to persevere through this return to sender, and actually come to your eternal love, to your soulmate or your twin flame, and tell them the truth, because they don't want to be stubborn no more, because they're scared to death about what they're, you know, about all the evidence and everything else, and there's already evidence that you are coming into union, so they're probably going to start getting, you know, a little bit of act right, and they're gonna just like, all right, well, let's stop trying to delay this, and it's already coming no matter what, and like maybe this is one way that like I won't pass away so slowly and painfully, because they're gonna, well, they're passing away soon, but it's gonna be like a slow agonizing, you know, and like it's gonna feel like it's forever to them, you know what I mean? It's gonna be like a very painful passing. It's gonna feel like eternity, even if it's only like 30 seconds. It's gonna feel like an eternity. So So I'm strongly getting that there could even possibly be like online hitting up your person, or trying to, like, you know, to make things right, and like, look, I fucked up, look, you know, this is what I did, and they might possibly try to gift you with your actual true counterpart by giving them the you know, the truth and clarity, because there is evidence, you know, about this. They're probably going to give them the evidence to the eternal love that they're lying. They're lying on you, okay, to try and make this right, because they're scared to death of dying about this curse that they did to themselves. And I'm strongly getting that. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, Angel. That would be a smart thing, because that's one way to save your ass. Yeah, Val. Yeah, because they want to try and they're wishing that, you know, this couple could possibly break this curse, and like get, you know, if they come and bring you if they bring this information, because you know, the memories, like pictures and proof that, like, okay, look, all right, this was me, all right, let's compromise now, all right, I fucked up, okay, I fucked up big time, I made all this up about collective, this is not true, you know, this collective is actually a really good person, and that's what they're going to try to do. That could be how you're going to end up, and if that's the case, your divine counterpart's going to tell you about this. Don't be mad at your divine counterpart when they come in, okay? They let you know, hey, everything's okay, because they want this curse to, they don't, you know, they're cursed to death is what it is. They were doing a death spell on you, and they did it while you were in the presence of God. So like, this is, you know, not only, and I'm strongly getting, they have it, my left ear's ringing as I'm saying that. They're doing it to try to gain like their life and possibly maybe their soul back. That's their strategy that they're coming up with. This, you know, they're coming up with a strategy with this idea, because to support you. This is the reservations that they have right here, to persevere through this. You know, through this. What do you call it? This death spell, to try to, you know, because they have to make it right. They have to balance things out. They could have took a vow to God. Maybe, like I said, that maybe they were actually praying to God, and this is what God's telling them to do. And there's evidence of them actually praying to God for once. They're bringing evidence to your person. They're bringing evidence to your soul, your soulmate. They took a vow to God to do this, to get, you know, to come up with the evidence and pictures and like whatever, like videos or whatever they have, that yeah, they were doing this wrong, that maybe they lied to this person and your soulmate and told them that you have this with the S at the end of it, and they're showing them like, no, all right, I lied, like, you know, collective does not have that, you know, I was just pissed off at collective or whatever they're gonna say, because they don't want to pass away, because one of them could have already passed away, or they're like batshit crazy and about to pass away, and this the other one that's left, or you know, that has like at least a brain cell left or something, is scared to death to pass, and especially because whatever they got, whatever illness they have, whatever they curse themselves with, besides, don't even forget the supernatural shit that's coming, that they sent to you, that is, you know, attacking them. They have demons fucking with them. They curse their whole life and everything, to illnesses and, you know, all types of shit. And they don't get a second of, like, they're scared to death. They're constantly in fear. So now that's why they want to compromise. They took a vow to God to compromise this with you by bringing, like, the truth and clarity to your, to evidence and truth and clarity to your eternal, your, you know, your eternal love, your soulmate, your twin flame, that everything's okay. And this, if they were to do this, then it'll break this curse that they have over them. And maybe possibly if they, they sold their soul to the devil, possibly, get free, break free from the devil having their soul. Idiots. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. We have mask. They're pretending though. They're pretending they're not scared. Like, they're not even, like, this person. They're not even. This couple. I don't even like. There's this couple's so weird and shady. Like, I don't even feel like they're really a couple. And I'm telling you, her kid that she put up for a sacrifice, I don't even think it's her kid. I really don't. There's something. This whole couple right here is so shady. They're faking it. They're wearing a mask, saying everything's okay, but there's nothing okay in their life at all. When deep inside they're scared to death, they're constantly living in fear, but they're putting on a mask in front of everybody saying, oh yeah, we're good. They could even be telling people like, oh yeah, we have a happy family. No, the fuck they don't. And I'm telling you, there's something so shady about this couple. Like, I don't even feel like they really be a couple, but they put on a show to everybody like they are. There's something weird with these people. They're fucking weird. And they're wearing a mask to this whole alliance, yeah, about good news, that they're not getting good news about this ritual. They're getting bad news. They're wearing a mask, right, to this alliance, because people in this alliance could have told them, don't do it, don't do it. And they didn't listen, okay? And they still did it. And now anybody that's involved, that was like, now, because some of these people in this alliance told these people, okay, told this couple how to do some of this stuff. This is before this alliance found out who you were, right? So now anytime they attack you, not only is it coming back to them, but it comes back to everybody in this alliance, because they all had some sort of, even if they had nothing to do with it, they still had like their hands in it a little bit. They're all guilty, like guilty by association, because they're the ones, like, these people would have never known anything about any of this dark stuff if this alliance didn't tell them. So in a way, they're still guilty. See, like, they look like little hands, like, like guilty by association. Like, they're not there, but they are. You know what I mean? Whoever had their hand in this, you know, with this couple at all, even if they weren't really there, they're guilty. So it comes back to all of them. So they're lying to everybody that did this whole alliance. They're wearing a mask, pretending like everything's okay, saying that, no, everything's cool, we're Gucci about this, when absolutely not. They want to withdraw. They're like, and they're lying to this alliance too. They're like pretending like everything's all Gucci. Maybe they would even lied and said that you compromised with them, which is bullshit. All right, like, but it's really because they're scared to death of you, and they're scared to death of dying, because they know they got bad news that they're passing away. One of them could have passed away, or they're about to. So they're wearing a mask when it comes to this alliance, telling them everything's Gucci. Maybe they said that you reached out to them. That's a fucking lie. No, you didn't. Or that, like, you got good news about this ritual, and it was absolutely not. They're wearing a mask. They're lying to this whole alliance. Of course, now they want to withdraw. They want to withdraw to try and gain. That's when they're going to do the strategy to try to come up, because they like, now remember, these are all, it's like a whole dark group, cult coven, right? They don't want them to know that they just made a deal with God, because they're all devil worshippers, right? So they're wearing a mask to these people, while at home they're on their knees, like, actually praying to God. It's in the upright. And they don't want this whole, alliance to know that they're actually, dealing with God now, to come and make this right, because they're probably taking this whole alliance down as well. That's probably part of their deal with God. I guarantee that's part of their deal with God, is to go make it right with this eternal love, okay, for you, and also to wear a mask with this whole alliance and take this whole alliance down. And that's the only way that they can actually get good news from this ritual that they caused. And that's the only way that it's going to break that curse. that return to sender death magic, and possibly be able to get their soul back, and that's where how they can gain their soul back, and you know, their life back. And that's what they're gonna do. They could already been already started like telling on some of this alliance. They could be like wearing, you know, setting them up. Because remember, there's still evidence on these people as well. And yeah, that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. While you're over here having sweet dreams, they're spying on you. That's when they start getting really bugged out, because when they were spying on you online, they see that you're over here having sweet dreams. You know, you're having like, you know, you have no issues at all. While they're having nightmares, your stupid friends, the frenemies that scheduled this bullshit for you to lose everything. Look, and there's, yeah, see, these frenemies are scheduling to lose, like, you know, for this alliance right here, this whole alliance right here, to lose out. They're scheduling to take them down, to take their time. See, like, this is like, you know, look at that as like, you know, they call them jailbirds. Like, that's your time when you go to jail. It's taking your time. They're scheduling to trap them, to set them up. All right, to lose their time. Right. This is what they're doing. They're going in. They're working with the police to schedule to get these people locked up in this whole alliance so they can get good news. And they're also going to come to your soulmate or your twin flame, whoever this is, and give them the truth and clarity about you, and how that they made all this shit up, that they lied about you too, so that they can, you know, possibly stay out of prison, and possibly, you know, and so that they don't die from this ritual that this, you know, and they can gain their soul back. That's their strategy. That's what they're going to do. That's what they are doing. Holy Spirit. Yeah. You're going to actually probably be proud of these people when they do this. But they're going to tell your soulmate that they were just in their ego, that, you know, they had, I don't know, they were mad at you, they're upset, maybe they had low self-esteem or something, and I don't know, they're gonna come up with some bullshit story, but whatever. They're gonna like, you and your person might actually be proud of them for actually, you know what I mean? Like I said, I mean, you get my, you know, you're, at least they're trying. Because it's gonna actually, you are gonna be proud of them, because yeah, it's this boy. This boy wants to be liberated from this bullshit. So they promised to get rid of this, to be liberated. They promised, boy, God, you know, talk to God, got down and vowed to God that though he'll be liberated, he's promised this liberation of this illness, right? And then passing away, he'll triumph if he comes in and he stops, if whatever they've been paying people to do, if they just stop it, right? And he has to make it right, okay, with all these friends, to schedule this, then to get locked the fuck up, to lose out their time and everything else with this alliance, from what they've done to get this good news, to be liberated from this. They're setting everybody up, and they're going to go to your person and bring them the truth and clarity, okay, so that they can break this curse and that they can get their soul back. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, what's out? Yeah, family. Could be even it could be people in your family. What the fuck? Yeah, they didn't know who the fuck they were fucking with. They didn't do it. They should have did a background check. Right here, background. They didn't know that you were, you know, you were like very close to God, have a direct line with God, yet you are one of God's children's, and you are not to be fucked with. Because that's now they want to hesitate and shit. They see how moral you actually truly are. And maybe God, like, promised them to possibly, you know, confirmation that they won't be homeless, because it does have home on there too, that they could have their family back and they'll be okay, because like I said, they maybe one passed away or is about to pass away, and this is the same one that, remember with the kids, maybe their promise is if they make this right, they'll have their soul back, they'll have their children back, because the children are getting taken, for because she was doing, and they won't pass away, and they'll have a happy family, and they won't be homeless, and that maybe they won't go to prison. They just have to set everybody else up, and that's what they're going to do. They're a little hesitant, but they're going to do it. They feel very awkward, of course they do. They're worried about, they feel awkward, they're worried about getting bullied, like people, bullying them, yet they're like, what? About them being liberated and coming clean and finding God. That's what they're worried about. Are you kidding me? You're about to lose your life. And you're worried about people bullying you and making fun of you because you love God, like because you found God. Are you kidding me? And God saved your life and your freedom and your children and everything else. Get your life together. Get your life together. You're fucking retarded. I don't know. This is exhausting, dude. This is like, this energy is just ridiculous. But they're finally doing it, so that's good. That's all I got for you guys. Until next time, remember, God loves you, so do I. Do not forget to spread love, not hate, and first and foremost, do not forget to give God, angels, ancestors, and loved ones passed away the utmost love, respect, and gratitude, and appreciation, because they're moving mountains for you and getting ready to rain down miracles on you. Alright, please hit that like button, please hit share, please subscribe, please hit that notification bell so you can always be updated whenever I put another message out there for you guys. And if you like to donate, you don't have to, it's not a requirement, but it is. Truly appreciate it. Information's in the description box down below. And thank you from the bottom of it with all of my heart ahead of time to anybody who chooses to do so. May God bless your beautiful souls tenfold. Alright, good night guys. Sweet dreams.